You okay?
Yeah. He was a good man, my Jakey. We was always sweet on one another.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I miss him every day, every moment. They turned me into a monster, Arthur. But my memories of him, they still pure.
Who are those two creepy fellas over with Micah?
Two guns he knows?
What the hell they doing here?
I have no idea.
Arthur, I'm real scared. This ain't good.
You're gonna be okay. But be ready. Just be ready.
I understand.
Be prepared, Abigail. Events are coming to a head the center cannot hold. You need to start thinking about yourself and your family, your real family, not this gang. Let's start the video. And we're live. Welcome back to part 89 of the full game commentary and playthrough. Finally, a happy mission, more or less, at least in the sense that we get to spend some quality time with Mrs. Adler, and we get some closure to her story. If you are new to this channel, greetings! I'm your friendly neighbor Superantonio, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would enjoy seeing more of my Red Dead Redemption 2 content. Sadie is practicing her knife-throwing skills. I like to think that Arthur taught her the basics. However, for Arthur, knife-throwing is a survival skill, and for Sadie, much like Dutch, I just realized, is fueled by a high-octane blend of vengeance and rage. We better go see what she wants.
Mrs. Adler?
You okay?
Peachy.
You sure?
Sadie inquires after Arthur's health, casually at first, however note how she presses. It's a nice, subtle gesture that illustrates how she's been paying attention and cares about Arthur.
No, I ain't sure.
You still working?
Is anybody still working? The whole goddamn place full of people bickering, fighting and lying. It makes me real sad.
I know. I need someone to ride with me.
Do what?
Finish off them O'Driscolls. I hear the last of them is holed up at Hanging Dog Ranch.
I don't have it in me no more. I saw Colm swing. I just don't care.
I was a married woman. You know what they did to me. And to my husband? You're the only one of these fools that I trust. I've got to do this.
We seriously have the option to not help Sadie and let her do this by herself? Skip this mission entirely? Why would you? 1, it's fun. And 2, it's Sadie. Of course we will help. Arthur is happy to help.
I'll tell you what. I'll do it, but there's something you could help me with. Abigail? Jack? John? Make sure they make it. I mean, this whole thing is pretty much done. But when the time comes...
How do you mean?
When the time comes, you help them.
What do you mean?
I mean it. Help them escape when I... You know, you and me... We're more ghosts than people, but them, they could...
I know.
You and me, we are more ghosts than people. Quite possibly my favorite line of dialogue in Chapter 6, if not the entire game.
course I will. Thank you, Arthur. You want to ride with me now, or meet me up at Hanging Dog Ranch when you can?
We have the option to meet her up there if we want to work on challenges or extend our time in Chapter 6. However, we shall choose to go with Sadie. Arthur is always up for another ride with Mrs. Adler. Horse ride, that is. Don't go there. This is a family channel, more or less.
Thanks, Arthur. Okay, come on.
Arthur dreams once more of the good honor buck. And wakes up with Sadie, who is ready to go. They spent the night together, technically, and yes, I did go there.
Fine morning for a killing.
Hey.
You seen anything down there?
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of them down there. I'm mostly drunk. But one of them is a fat fella with a beard. Him? He's mine.
Okay.
It's a big ranch. Run down. Lots of folk there. But spread pretty thin. I'll set it off and then we'll...
And hey, we unlocked the Litchfield, just in time for a field test. Recall how Dutch gave Arthur the carbine repeater in Chapter 1 as we went off to fight some O'Driscolls. And here we are in Chapter 6, still fighting O'Driscolls, and Sadie now gives us a Litchfield repeater. 16 rounds, excellent rate of fire, pretty good accuracy. I never met a repeater I didn't love in this game.
We'll take it from there.
Take it from there. Okay. So, no real plan then.
Oh, I got a plan. Now come on.
Is that a woman? Jesus! Who the hell is that lady? Hey, that's the lady from the hanging.
Come on. Let's finish this.
Just time, won't you?
Sadie will make us approach from the front. Not tactically efficient, however, she wants them to know that we are here. Okay, let's do this. Moving up.
Shit.
Interesting how the Gatling gun is missing and now we have a sniper up in the barn. Not a problem for Morgan.
Okay, he's dead.
You might not know it, but you're done. End of the road.
Just shoot her! I don't care what she is, shoot her!
Get behind something.
This is it.
I'm gonna throw a window in your skull!
Okay.
Okay, now we clear out the barn while Sadie takes care of the ranch house.
You take the barn, I'll take the farmhouse. And remember, if he's fat and he's got a...
We have no flashbangs, however we do have dynamite.
He's mine.
I'll try.
There's guns all over this barn. Look out! Your story is nearing its end.
Most of those jokers are upstairs, in the hayloft. And I believe he is the last one.
Barn's clear!
Going into the farmhouse!
Okay, we better go check on Mrs. Adler. She may need assistance.
Sadie!
Sadie is upstairs.
Piece of shit!
And look at Sadie drenched in the blood of her enemies. She is in full-on berserker mode. The red mist has descended.
You okay?
Yeah. He was a good man, my Jakey.
Arthur is sympathetic and attentive. Note how he sets out a chair for Sadie. Always the gentleman.
We was always sweet on one another.
And here is perhaps the most emotionally painful scene in the game, at least for me. It ranks up there with losing a horse in free roam. This game will break your heart. Look at Arthur's gesture here, touching her shoulder. He doesn't know what to do. Arthur is not affectionate or sentimental by nature, at least not with humans. Horses are a different matter entirely. If Sadie were a horse, he'd know exactly what to do. An apple, a sugar cube, and a brush, and she'd be fine. Humans, regrettably, are far more complicated.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I miss him every day, every moment. They turned me into a monster, Arthur. But my memories of him, they still pure.
I ain't even got that.
Aside from my Jake, you're the best man I've known.
I know the company you keep. The competition ain't too fierce.
I know the company you keep. Arthur cannot take a compliment for the life of him. That being said, if anyone ever says that to me, this will be my response. Absolutely.
We should get away from her.
I think I need to be alone for a bit.
I understand. You, might want to get yourself cleaned up.
You might want to get yourself cleaned up. Perhaps a swim at Lake Oangila is in order. It's pretty up there, very calming. Say hello to the trapper for Arthur.
Thank you, Arthur.
Also note Arthur's look here, the affection, sympathy, and fondness. The love he feels for Sadie. You can see it in his eyes. We might as well do a little scrounging as long as we're here. We are still raising $10,000 for John. And there is usually a gold-jointed bracelet in this cabinet. However, we collected it long ago. Also, there's a room you may not know about at Hanging Dog Ranch. A secret room, if you will. And here's the kitchen. Nothing in here, not really, nothing special, but it is always fun to explore. Regrettably, there are no frying pans in here. However, Arthur will shoot that pot, out of principle. And there's your gold-jointed bracelet. Also a witness. Law enforcement is incoming. Time to go. And if Arthur can't find any frying pans to shoot, he is happy to shoot tea kettles. Arthur and Mrs. Adler will take a moment to pose for the thumbnail in the Instagram. Link in the description, along with links to the merch store, my second channel, and our Discord. Also consider joining Team Super Antonio and supporting this channel with a channel membership for end credits in every video. I hope you enjoyed watching this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. This mission for me is a highlight of Chapter 6. Closure is important, and I like how we were at the beginning of Sadie's story in Chapter 1. Arthur helps her onto Dutch's horse, the Count. And then here we are in Chapter 6, helping Sadie again, one last time, to get some vengeance and payback for what those O'Driscolls did, destroying her previous hopes and dreams, and sending her down this darker path. Those O'Driscolls changed her life, and in return, Sadie ended theirs. We are more ghosts than people, especially in this game, full of zeros and ones, and we are closing in on that final ride. I think Arthur needs to meet with Marston next. I'll see you in part 90. This video is sponsored by Super Antonio Part 2, my second channel where we are currently doing a first playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Hey, I think it worked.
Like and subscribe for my first impression commentary and reactions as we explore this open medieval world, fight monsters, and ride around on a horse named Roach.
Howdy. If you wouldn't mind coughing in your sleeve, sir, I really can't afford to get sick again this month.
Why don't you just do your job?
Of course, sir, sorry. It's just a polite request is all. I'm glad you're doing the right thing.
I'm Super Antonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
Aside from my Jake, you're the best man I've known.
I know the company you keep. The competition ain't too fierce.
He was my husband.